Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, the #1 place for building wealth in your 20s. Today we're going to talk about the basics and fundamentals of credit cards and why you should get a credit card starting from young. We've all heard about the horror stories of credit cards, but when used responsibly, they are the best way to build credit. The best part about having a credit card is your ability to build a really strong credit score. A credit score is a number between 300 and 850. And your credit score is comprised of 5 different components. The first one is your utilization rate. That is the amount of credit you're given or your credit line in comparison to how much you actually use of that line. It's always best to have the smallest utilization rate. The second thing is your age of accounts. So the longer you have an account open, the better. And the more accounts you have open, the better. So for example, my very first credit card was the Discover It credit card that I got roughly a year ago now. And I just got the Chase Freedom card. My Discover It card has a longer age history than my Chase Freedom card. The third thing that your credit score takes into account is your payment history. This is how many times you've paid off your credit card on time or how many times you've paid off your loan payments on time as well. Fourth is new credit. So every single time you want to apply for a new credit card, the credit card company will most likely perform something called a hard inquiry. Now, hard inquiries can actually hurt your credit score, so don't do too many hard inquiries in a short period of time. With that said, don't be too worried about hard inquiries because they do drop off of your credit score after roughly 6 months. Lastly, your credit score takes into account different types of credit. In addition to credit cards, the credit bureau also wants to see diversified forms of loans, such as student loans, home loans, or auto loans. So we know that having a credit card can lead to the ability of building a really strong credit score. But why is a strong credit score so important? A strong credit score is your golden ticket to being able to buy things such as a house or to be able to buy a car, and also to even being able to rent your first apartment straight out of college. Additionally, having a really strong credit score leads to you getting the best interest rates on loans. So ultimately, it saves you a lot of money. I want to quickly clarify that if you are a student in college and you don't have any sort of prior credit history, then you're gonna have to start off with an unsecured credit card. A secured credit card basically allows you to get a credit card by first putting down a couple $100s that the bank is going to use as collateral against you. When you put your money down, the bank is going to match that money by giving you a credit card with that credit limit. So if I put down $300, for example, to use as collateral, the bank will give me a credit card with a $300 credit line. If you are a student with some sort of credit history that may come from student loans, for example, then you'll be able to apply for a starter card, also commonly referred to as an unsecured credit card. You might be looking at me and say, well, why do I need a credit card as a student right now if I don't really plan on buying a home anytime soon? I wanted to give you guys 3 main benefits that come to mind. The first one is sign-up bonuses. In order to incentivize you to sign up for a credit card, a lot of times companies will give you something called a sign-up bonus. If you spend X amount of money in 3 months, this company will give you that money as a sign-up bonus. In addition to sign-up bonuses, credit card companies also give you free money. A lot of credit card companies have something called cash back. Some cards have cash back for every single purchase, so 2% cash back for every single purchase. Other cards have something called rotating categories. So every quarter, the credit card company will choose different categories that you get roughly 5% cash back on. The categories range from groceries to restaurants to gas stations to Amazon, all different types of categories that we are most likely to spend money on every single month. In addition to sign-up bonuses and free money, there's another benefit of credit cards, and that's something called credit card churning. Now, credit card churning is very complicated, so I will list some other YouTube accounts that mainly focus on credit cards, and they have a lot of great videos on credit card churning. But with credit card churning, you're able to utilize the free money and rewards that credit card companies give you in order to travel hack or travel completely for free. That is staying in free hotels, having free airfare. It's pretty cool and something that you should totally get into only when you've mastered using a credit card. Now, I understand that getting a credit card could be kind of scary, especially when you're pretty young and new into college. You can get a cosigner. That could be your mom, for example, who signs on as a cosigner for you to get this card. Basically, what it's saying that if you fail to make a payment, your mom or your cosigner is responsible for that payment. Also, do something called becoming an authorized user. That is, your parents will put you as an authorized user onto their account. You are not responsible for making monthly credit card payments, and over time, you will kind of adopt your own credit score, whatever your parents have, that will become your credit score. But I will warn you that while this is a good way to get a credit score, you will need to get your own credit card in the near future, because in order to get a really good loan with a really low interest rate, the banks want to see that you have really good credit habits, that you're able to have a credit card or a few credit cards and pay off these credit cards on time each month. All right, guys, that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below. Are you a student in college and do you have a credit card? And if so, which credit card do you have? Stay tuned for the next video. I'm gonna talk about which credit cards are the best credit cards for you as a student. All right, guys, bye.